Hi, I'm Ali and a warm welcome to Face Yoga Master. So in today's video, I thought I would share with you how to reduce those nasolabial folds and smile lines. We're going to do some massage exercises and then finish off with the all-important lymphatic drainage massage release. So what I like to do first is to sit down with my feet firmly on the ground, shoulders nice and relaxed. Now, as you can see, I have no product on my skin whatsoever, so clean skin, clean fingers. I'm using a form of slip, and the one I'm using today is a rosehip oil. It's really important to use some form of facial oil or cream. Personally, an oil is better because you do tend to get bits more of a slip and a glide. You really don't want to compromise the skin by dragging and pulling and compromising it. So let's apply just a couple of drops of the facial oil here. So a couple of drops on the fingers. And then I'm just gently applying it literally from the chin area all the way up those nasal labial folds to the nostrils, and then all along the lower part of the face to the ears, and then the back of sort of the side of the neck, and a little bit at the back of the neck as well. So with the fingers, I'm just going to do a little bit of gentle tapping at first, literally starting from the bottom and working my way from the bottom of the chin along those smile lines, nasal folds, and then working towards the nostrils. And what we're doing here is we're actually sort of helping with blood flow and circulation and oxygen to the skin. Now you can do all these exercises once or twice a day. Obviously it depends how much time you have. So now I'm taking my fingers here and I'm just literally going up along the lines towards the nostrils, just working our way along. It's quite a light touch. I'm not going sort of too heavy-handed. And then once we get to the top where the nostrils are, you just want to give those just a little massage. And then with the fingers, you want to glide under the cheekbone towards the ears. Let's do that again. Now, why we glide under the cheekbones is because we have lots of lymph nodes there, and we have sometimes a build-up of toxins and waste within the lymph. And by moving, just do this here, and by moving under the cheekbone, we're actually moving all those toxins and waste to the ear area. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to take my thumb, place it under my chin, fingers above, and I'm just gently massaging. Now I'm moving in an outwards and upwards motion. I like to lift everything up, not drag everything down. And keep lifting up. And let's do this again. Now I've been doing all these facial yoga and massage exercises and lymphatic drainage for the last 6-7 years. And I'm now 51, and I've got to say I do find it makes a huge difference to glowing skin and just helping with those fine lines and wrinkles. Obviously you still get a few, but that's aging, and actually that is fine too. So lifting up, again up, and again I'm using my knuckles now. I'm gliding under the cheekbone to the ear. Also, if you do have long nails, you can always use your knuckles instead of your fingertips. So now, as one hand as an anchor, I'm then taking my other hand and I'm just gently massaging in lots of directions. Sometimes we can get a little bit of fascia, the connective tissue, which can actually get quite tight, and this can actually release it. And then we're just working our way all the way along, again towards the nostrils, and we just come down and just do it one last time. And you want to go in lots of different directions. If you like, you can take a couple of deep belly breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. This will actually also help with oxygen to the neck area and also the skin and face. So again, placing another hand onto as an anchor just from the other side of the line, and then just gently move up and across. Now another thing we can do to actually help with sort of frown is a product called Frownies, and there's a couple of other brands out there as well. And so basically they're tape which you can apply in the evening. Well, you can apply in the daytime if you're not going anywhere. And you place them onto any lines and folds. And really, that can really help with the nasolabial folds and smile lines. And I must admit, I've just started using them. So I will do a demonstration in the next couple of weeks once I sort of see any results and tell you what I think. And then up to there. Then again, just gliding up and just moving literally all along now. And then to the under the cheekbones to the ears. So now with the thumb under the cheekbone, fingers across, literally to the nose, we're just gently gliding along. Now the lymph is very close to the surface of the skin, so you don't need to be too heavy-handed. Just very light glide, just to help move those toxins and waste. You may find you want to swallow as well, as you feel things moving around. Then once we get to the ear parts here, we're just massaging above the top of the ears, and they're just very lightly gliding down the side of the neck, down this big SEM muscle, just by the side of the neck down to the collarbone. So now I'm going to do some lymphatic drainage massage release as well. So we've moved the toxins in the waist, we've softened the area, massaged the nasolabial folds and smile lines. We've also broken down some of that maybe tight restricted fascia. So now we want to release the toxins in the waist. So I'm just massaging the side of my ears in a round circular motion, and then sort of to the back of the ear. And then the top of the ear again, to the bottom, the back and the bottom. So once we get to the bottom of the ear, you just want to now work along the occipital bone, the nape of the neck. And then if you're getting other little tender points, you can always give it another little massage out and give it a little self-massage. And then when the fingers are touching, just gently glide down the side of the neck, down to the collarbone. And then from the chin all the way down to either side of the collarbone here, just above, we have a couple of points, indentations if you like. And if you just give those a few gentle presses, this will release all the waste and the toxins within the lymph which have moved from this area. Now I will place another video here, and hopefully you'll join me there. And if you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up. And I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Okay, bye.